All right. Welcome, guys. It's time for us to get started. Today is going to be a very, very quick one so that every one of us can get back to working. This is not a time to be talking or be listening. This is the time to actually get dirty, right? And start, doing what you need to do to bring in those sales, and make the bank that you want. All right, so if you can see the screen, you can hear my voice. Let me know in the comment box so that you can see the screen, you can hear my voice. So we get started. Like I said, today is going to be a very brief one so that we all can get back to working. Let me know in the comment section, in the comment box. Let me know if you can hear me and if you can see the screen. Awesome. So today we are going to be talking about follow up. All right. Um, There are a couple of reasons why you should follow up on people. Okay. Now, humans are procrastinators, in nature. Okay, and they are going to land on your website or land on your funnel. They're going to see what you have, and then make promises to themselves that they are going to come back and make the purchase and you know complete what they've started. But life happens, right? During the course of um, the day, the week, the month, they will forget that they actually even initiated something of that nature. So it's important that you follow up on your customers. A lot of people lose sales that they ought to have won because they don't do follow up. Okay, so you have to take this part seriously. And like I said, we are still going to automate, and of course manually doing it, it's still fine. You have to do it manually and automating it. Okay, so someone lands on your sales page, you read through your sales page, and as they were about to type in their details, something just happened. Their phone fell, their battery died, and the phone went off, or their laptop went off. What happens? They've abandoned their cart, right? You need to get them back to completing that sales process, right? All of those persons who abandon their carts, you need to get them back to complete the process. So today is follow up, emails, messages. Okay, so there are three basic emails and messages that you should be sending um, in order to get your customer back to purchasing from you. All right. The first one that I'm going to be talking about are the emails, and then I'm going to talk about the messages that you can send. Okay. So the first type of message that you should send is a reminder that they were in a process, right? So reminder email um, to come back, right? So they were in the middle of something. They abandoned it. What happened? Um, was it the system? Did something happen with the system? Did something go wrong? Right? You're trying to tell the customer, listen, I'm very very concerned about this problem and having this. is you face. So I want to ensure that nothing stops you from having that problem solved. Guys, I'm not giving you word for word what to say, but you should take ideas from what I'm saying. All right. I'm not just going to give you things word for word. But if you're part of the 10x, secrets mastermind, masterclass, leverage advantage, of course, you have some of these templates that you can make use of. Okay. So yeah. You have to remind people that they were in the middle of something, they were about to make a purchase, and you're concerned about the fact that they came to actually solve the problem. For the fact that they try to type in their email, their name, their address, it means they are actually interested, right? And you want to ensure that they get what they came for. Okay, you don't want to, have things such as system failure or errors coming from your end to prevent them from getting what they actually want to get. Okay, so that's why you're reaching out to them. They can go ahead and click on this link to complete their order. So that's the first email that you should send. The second type of email is an extra bonus email. All right, extra bonus email. So if they've read the first email and they didn't even respond, nothing, maybe they need a little bit of ball to come back and get what they came for, right? So you want to tell them that, listen, I have an extra bonus for you. If you take up on this offer, within the next 24 hours, I'm going to be adding an extra. You name what you're adding and tell them what the bonus is going to do for them. All right. So you list one benefit, two benefits, three benefit, four benefit. What is going to help them solve, right? And you guys already know how to come up with the kind of bonuses that you should give. That is why you need to know what these people want, their challenges, their pains. This will help you to come up with bonuses to actually give out to them. All right. So that is what your second email should be about. Your third email should be um, more like a last warning, sort of, right? Okay. So this email is basically telling them that, oh, listen, this is going to be the last time you hear from me. Okay. Um, I don't want it to look like forcing you to have this particular problem that you're having solved. But I'm really concerned that you have the problem solved because you are on this journey, on this process, because you actually wanted to have this problem solved, right? So don't forget that this comes with a money back guarantee. It comes with this bonus is going to help you do this, right? This is going to help you do that. This is going to help you do this. And remember, like I said, um, this offer will be off the table in the next, it could be, you said 24 hours, or you can say 48 hours in the second email. And then the other one, the last one in the next 24 hours, the offer will be off the table, right? So that is what you want to do with your follow up emails, okay? Now, for your messages, there are three different types of messages that you're going to send. Now, these messages are basically people who've contacted you on WhatsApp. For those of you who are part of those of you in Leverage Advantage, you should have access to this template. So the first, you know, message you send is going to be after the call that you've had, right? Remember that they are going to message you on WhatsApp and you're going to get on a call with them to close them and get them to even buy more, right? That's what you're trying to do. Okay. So after 24 hours of the call and they've not responded, they've not, you know, made any move to place their order, you want to remind them that you've not heard from them, right? What has really gone wrong. And it could be that okay, so let me read what I have here for you. All right. So Hello, you mean you read out their name or type in their name. I haven't heard back from you since our last call, and that tells me one of these three things. You've had, the problem that they want to solved, and everything is not perfect with you. You're still interested, but haven't had the time to get back to me, or you've fallen and can't get up. And in that case, please let me know, and I can call 911 for you. All right, please let me know which one is it, because I'm starting to worry. Honestly, all kidding aside, I understand you are really busy, and the last thing I want to do is to be a pain in the neck once a week. All right. But then that's because I want you to achieve the benefit. So you name what they actually came for. If it's lowering their sugar level, if it is raising, smart keys, right? So now whether your schedule has just been too demanding or you've gone another direction, I would appreciate it if you will take a second to let me know so I can follow up accordingly. Thank you in advance, and I look forward to hearing back from you. All right, so that's switch in short. So 3 days after that email, so remember the first email you're sending is within 24 hours of getting of jumping on the call with them. All right. Um, 3 days later, that is like 48 hours later, you want to send another message. All right, and this is just to open the door for for them to ask questions. Maybe there's something that is still bothering them, that is preventing them uh, from taking the next step, right? Aha. Now, what you need to do here is basically let them know that, it looks like you still have some questions. Do you have any more questions about the product? So you name the offer that you have before buying. I'm here to help you in any way possible. All right. Now, once you send that and you still don't hear from them, of course, 7 days later, and that is 7 days after the call, that is 4 days after your previous message, okay? Because you don't want to send them messages too often, okay? Because you're going to piss people off, all right? So that then is when you now introduce a deadline and of course a bonus, all right? So you want to remind them of a deadline. Remember that we talked about that we are on a discount and this is going to last for a certain number of days. And remember, and even when you place the order right now, remember I'm going to head add so bonus to it to help you with this and help you with that. So that is the kind of messages that you should be um, putting out there, and you should always learn to use their names. Okay, so when they contact you, make sure you save their names and call them out by the names. All right. Okay, so that is what you can do in terms of the messages you send for follow up. So let's talk about how you can set up these emails in your dashboard right on LazyCon. Okay, because you can set up the emails and they send out automatically. All right, so you don't have to manually send these emails once you have typed them in and you've saved them. All right. Now, the first thing you need to do before you go on to have the emails is head over to where you have mail sender here. So you see mail sender, and right here, you basically type in the name of the sender. It could be your store name. So I'm just going to say holistic bloom. Okay. And the email should be the email that you registered your app with. Okay, the email that you have your account registered. So mine is this. And once you've done that, you basically want to click on save changes. All right, great. So once your changes have been saved, you head over to where it says commerce and go to where it says email templates. Okay. Now, on the email templates, you are going to see three different, templates right here that you can edit. Okay, so all you need to do is, click on edit, and right here you will be able to change Of course, you can edit this to however you want, and you can, I love this particular subject, so that's fine. You can leave it that way, and remember that the first type of email you're sending is basically to remind them and make them understand that they were in the middle of something, um, that they should get back and complete it, right? So you can do a little bit of editing to this template that is here. Okay. And of course, what you could do is another thing that you can do. Another thing you can do here is add different fields according to what you know what you want to have there. Is it you want to call the customer by their first name and not their full name? You want to call them by their last name, and you want to give them a coupon code or something. You can do all of that from this point, adding even extra fields to what you have here. So you can edit all of this. So admin first name simply means the site name, and the company is going to be, of course, what you have. Then for them to unsubscribe, you want to leave this here, so people don't want to, they don't want to receive more messages from you. So leave this right here. Okay, always have that in your email so that you can unsubscribe if they don't want to receive these emails anymore. Okay, so that is what you want to do, and you want to set the time that you want this first email to go out. 30 minutes is fine. All right, 30 minutes is okay for the first email to go out, um, to get people back and have their order process completed. Okay, so let's test this out, okay, to see if we are going to receive this email. So I have my email here, so I'm just going to click on send test email, and you can see email has been successfully sent. So I'm going to check my email here, so you can see it right here. This is the email that says purchase issue, and here you can see, hi Jonathan, we are having trouble processing your recent purchase, will you mind completing? So of course you can edit all of these things, you know like I said. If you don't understand the first thing I said during the meeting, of course you can go watch it and understand the entire flow of your message. Okay. Okay, so once they receive this email, they can say, "Oh yes, I will. Sure, I'm no longer interested." So they can decline, and of course, they can, unsubscribe from your list as well, so they don't remind me again. Even though it's very faint right there. Okay, so you don't want to, get people, jumping out like that, right? But of course, they can decide to get off the list. Okay. All right, so that is how it works. So once you have it, you know, written out and you are okay with what you've written, you want to turn it on right here. Okay. Once you have it turned on and you can see it showing that green color, it simply means that that um, that message is not active, right? Simply means that anytime someone abandons their cart, it's going to be sent out to the person 13 minutes later. Okay. Okay, I didn't save it, so I can still turn it on here as well. All right, so you can see them right here. If it's gray, it simply means it's not active. All right, so you can turn it off and turn it on anytime you want. And this one goes out the first day, and this is the third day. All right, so you can edit each of them and have them activated. So I'm just going to turn that off because I don't really need that. Okay, so that's it, guys, for this section. It's nothing really much to talk to you guys about. I believe that you guys are doing your assignments and you've been able to complete your app, set up. You have your entire flow done now. For those asking about the different ebooks that were included in the Phytobite offer and Holistic Bloom. Of course, I'm going to provide you guys access to these books. You guys, none of you have even started running your ads or promoting any of your funnels. So I will know when you guys really do want it. All right, when you guys need it. Okay, so that is it. That's it for today's training. It's time. If you have questions, I would like to take some of your questions now. I wish we could have a glimpse at the follow-up emails and templates. Well, I've just shared them with you, but I can send them over to you because people paid more to actually have access to these templates. Okay, it would be very unfair to them if I just, just give it out like that. Okay, but I just read a few of them to you guys. That you can, if you be smart person, you're supposed to do understand. Okay, all right. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? It's time for you guys to actually get started. I believe I don't know how many of you actually even put out content today. Did you put out any content today? For Instagram, like we said, Instagram, Facebook, you must not start immediately. All right. You want to have your account, build your account gradually. Don't go what is it called now? Don't be too aggressive. Okay, don't be too aggressive. Okay, how much can we pay to have access? uh well, you guys can access my marketing templates. If you go to 10x ecom.club/templates, you guys are going to see some of these templates that you can have access to right there. Okay. Any more questions? Any more questions? I'm holding on for your questions, guys. You guys don't have any questions? Not after the meeting, you guys will now start asking me a bunch of questions that I've already handled. Okay, guys. So, in the absence of any more questions, that should be it tonight. Tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow you should be putting out your contents. Okay, tomorrow you should be putting out your contents. You can, for Instagram, you can start with one. Okay, instead of maybe two posts daily. Right. So you have to go gradually with Facebook and Instagram, but on TikTok and YouTube and Twitter, you can have fun. Right, you really can have fun. All right, guys, that should be it. Thanks for showing up and good night. So get to work.